Hi, I'm going to show you how you can complete your screencast assignment. So first of all, I'm going to go to my Google Classroom in the math classroom. You'll notice in the Google Classroom it first tells us to install the Screencastify screen recorder. So I'm just going to click on that link. It's going to take me to the website and I'm going to click here, Add to Chrome. And I have to again click Add Extension. And once that's all done, you can see here I have this new icon up in my corner. I'm just going to leave that there. And I'm going to close this window, this tab, and come back to my Google Classroom. Okay, so here it says Step 2, Screencasting Assignment. I need to click Open because there is a doc I'm going to use. So I'm going to click on Open. And you can see here underneath your work, we have this fraction screencast. So I'm going to click on this and it's given me a Google drawing, which is just a blank screen. It's got my name up here at the top. Now I have to choose which lesson I'm going to do. We can choose equivalent fractions, ordering fractions, and I can't remember the other two right now. So what I'm going to do first of all is I need to get some pictures to copy and paste on here. So I can go to the insert menu and go image, and I could search for, if I want to search for 1/5 for fractions. Okay, and you might come up with a few options, but I've actually found it works better to open up a new tab. You'll get better, you'll be happier with the results. So I'm just going to go right beside here, go on to this tab, and I'm going to type in, if I'm doing equivalent fractions, I'll do 1/5 fraction. Okay. And I can see here under images, there's quite a few different ones. So I'm going to pick this one. Now if I'm on my Chromebook, I'm going to have to copy and paste this. So I'm going to have to do Alt and C to copy. So right now I'm on a computer, I'm going to right click and I'll say copy image, and I'm going to come back to this tab and I'm going to right click and paste it. Okay, and then I can resize it however I like it. Now I have to go back to my image search because I'm trying to find ones that are equivalent. So this is where I've got to think. Well, I learned that 2/10 is the same as 1/5. So I'll do a 2/10. Now I want you to look carefully at these because even though it's on the internet, not everything is accurate. So this one here, although it looks like it's 2/10, is actually only 2/9. So I'll go over and I'll go down here. Yep, this one is 2/10. So again, I'll either control or right click on it if I'm on a computer, or I'm going to do the Alt and click to get the copy menu to come up. Copy image. And I'll come back to my screencast and I'll paste it on there. And I'm going to make sure that these are about the same size. And you can see when I'm dragging them there, it kind of puts them in. Now it's a good idea as well to make sure we put our name on this. So I'll put test student and my title, equivalent fractions. Okay, and I can make these text boxes longer. And in order to write, I just have to click on the T. Now I would find a few more examples, but for this example, I'm just going to stop here. Now the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to click on the Screencastify extension. So I click on that and it comes to a new window. So it's saying, oh, I've got to choose where to store them. So I'm going to choose to store them on my Google Drive. And it also says grant permission. So I better click down here. And it also says, okay, set up your camera. So, and then I see another message up here. I do have to say allow. Okay, now this opened up in a new window. So it says I'm all ready to go. So I'm going to close that and I'm going to come back to my draw, which is the red one. And now I'm ready to click on this. So I'm going to click on it and I see here, okay, I'm going to keep this on tab. My microphone, it's moving up and down. My voice is good. And I'm ready to press start recording. And as soon as I press start recording, I now have some tools down here. I'm going to use the pen because I want to write about that 1/5 is equivalent, and I'm going to explain, to 2/10. And I might use this pen as well to talk about how this area is exactly the same as this, and talk about how they are equivalent. Okay? When I'm done recording, I'll simply go back up to this button here, press it, and then it'll allow me to press stop. And once I've pressed stop, it opens up my video recording in a new window. And here, I can play it back. As long as I'm happy with it, I will want to make sure that I can share this. So it tells me right now that a shareable link has been copied. Okay, and you'll notice as well there's also a share link on here. So I might click on that one as well. And I'm going to say I'm sharing it on Google Drive. And there's a link where we can copy link. And it says privacy, people who have the link can view it. And that's what I want. If you need to change that, click on those dots. So I'm going to change it to unlisted. And that just means that my classmates will also be able to watch it to help them learn. And I'll say close. Oops, I'm going to just go back in here. And I'll say get link, Google Drive, and copy link. Close. Now I've got to come back to Google Classroom, which is this green tab. And up here we have a little document. And I'm going to click on here. It says name. I'll just say no thanks right now. I will say test student. And I have to paste my link, so I can go edit and paste. And then now this doesn't look like a live link, but if I just hit enter or return, it makes it a live link, and my other classmates would be able to view my screencast. And so that's how you're going to make your screencast today.